Hello, Special Agent Richie here with Bond & Partners to talk about one of the world's fastest second citizenship programs, Vanuatu. Many people are familiar with the Caribbean programs like St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, but Vanuatu also offers some serious advantages that might make it worth a very serious look. Vanuatu is a small Pacific island nation located near Australia and New Zealand. While it may look like a paradise for tourists, it's also a very smart move for investors. Here's what makes Vanuatu citizenship very attractive. First, we have speed, where processing can take as little as 6 to 8 weeks, faster than the Caribbean program, which generally takes 3 to 6 months. Next, you have tax benefits, where you have no personal income tax, no capital gains, and no inheritance tax. Same as the Caribbean, but with a very straightforward structure. Next, we have also simplicity. Basically, one option. You have to just do a government donation. There's no real estate involved or any complicated structures. And also, you get to have visa-free access to around 100 countries, which include Singapore, Hong Kong, and Russia. Now let's compare Vanuatu citizenship to the more well-known Caribbean programs. First, let's say processing time. Of course, like I mentioned, it takes little as 2 months compared to a Caribbean, which is 3 to 6 months. Some even take longer depending on the due diligence. Next, we have costs. Vanuatu starts around $130 for a single applicant and about $180, $195 for a family of 4, depending on the fees. Caribbean, similar, but often slightly higher due to the factor of the fees, like I mentioned before. For example, St. Kitts could be anywhere from $250,000 just to start. Also, we have visa-free travel. For Vanuatu, like I mentioned before, it's 100 countries, including Singapore and Hong Kong. The Caribbean, of course, has much higher, which is 140 to 180 countries, depending on which Caribbean state it is, and also including access to the Schengen areas. Next, we have the flexibility of investment. Well, Vanuatu is just a simple donation, very simple, very limited. Caribbean can have donation, of course, and real estate, which can sometimes be resold, but it all depends on the geopolitical options and the politics that are happening in those countries. Speaking of geopolitical, the geopolitical positions of comparing Vanuatu, which is close to Australia and Asia, it's a very strategic choice for those who are looking to do business in the Asia-Pacific region. Whereas the Caribbean is close to, of course, North America, which a little bit better if you focus on US and Latin America for your business. So, why would someone choose a Vanuatu passport? Generally, it's because they're in a hurry. If you need a passport really fast, Vanuatu is one of the fastest passports or citizenships to acquire in the world. One of the biggest type of people, probably Asia-Pacific entrepreneurs. If you live and work or even travel around, in Asia or Oceania, this passport is more, geographically relevant compared to the Caribbean options. Next, we have, the type of people who are seeking simplicity. No need to worry about property maintenance or reselling later on. This is a very straightforward, simple donation. And next, you have the type of person who's, let's say, the tax-conscious investor. Just like the Caribbean, Vanuatu offers 0 personal taxes. But more often than not, it's even easier and cheaper to set up an international business structure in Vanuatu. And of course, if your main priority is visa-free access to Europe, Schengen area, then of course, yes, the Caribbean passport may be the better option. While the Caribbean programs can sometimes offer you more investment flexibility, such as real estate, where you can resell and hold after a period, I can tell you with experience that not a lot of international banks can offer you to pull out equity when it's in time of an emergency. So to sum it up, this is your Special Agent Rich. Reach out to us if you're ready for Vanuatu or Caribbean options, because your passport is your pass to freedom.
This video is sponsored by Bond & Partners. Looking for a second passport? At Bond & Partners, we fast-track citizenship in just 2 to 6 months for Turkey, Nauru, Vanuatu, and Egypt. We also help you secure residency and establish companies in the world's most strategic jurisdictions, including Hong Kong, Belize, Panama, Dubai, the British Virgin Islands, and more. Bond & Partners, where sovereignty begins.